Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to build a simple enemy AI that will chase you once it sees you. Let's get to it. We're going to start by creating a blueprint character for our enemy AI. We'll right click in our content drawer, go up to blueprint, blueprint class, and character. And we'll just name him BP enemy. We're going to open that up. In our viewport, we want to select our mesh, come over to our skeletal mesh asset, and we'll just select SKM Quinn. Now, more than likely, you will have to adjust it. So I know that it needs to go down -88 for the location and -90 for the Z rotation. Now we want to add a pawn sensing component, and we want to come over here to our peripheral vision angle. I usually make it about 70. Then we'll scroll down in our details panel to on C pawn, and we'll select that. Now here we want to create 3 variables. We'll call one attacking ? And it will be a Boolean. Our second variable that we're going to add is seeing player. That will also be a Boolean. And the last one, which will also be a Boolean, will be can attack. We'll compile that. Now off of the pawn sensing, we want to drag off and create a branch. And we want to drag off our attacking variable and just connect it to the condition of this branch. Now off of the false pin, we want to set seeing player, and we want that to be true. We'll just check that. And the next node we add, we have to actually create a custom event first that we are going to call create our custom event, and we will just call that chase player. Now we'll come back up here, and off of this set, we will call that chase player function. Custom event, sorry. Now off of chase player, we want to add a branch, and we want to put seeing player, connect that to the condition. On our false pin, we want to drag out another seeing player, connect it to the false, and leave it false. Make sure it is unchecked. Off of the true pin, we want to drag out our can attack and set that to true. We'll check that. And then we want to drag off of that and make an AI move to. It'll be under the tasks, AI move to. And we want to right click here and just type in self to get a reference to self. And we'll connect that to pawn. And then off of the target actor, we want to drag off and get player character. Now we want to drag off of the on success pin and make a branch. And we want to drag our can attack to the condition. Off of the false, we want to drag our seeing player. Make sure it's unchecked and that it is false. We want to set our attacking to the true pin, make it true. And then we want to set our can attack to false. Just like that. Now for the next part, you will want to add an animation montage. So we will actually put a play anim montage here. And I already have one made up. If you don't, but you do have animations, you can find these animations. And if you find one and select on it, right click on it, go up to create, and then come over here to create anim montage. That's all you have to do. And just make sure your skeleton is set up to the skeleton you're using. And that's all you need to do. So once you have your play anim montage node, you'll come down here to select asset and just select whichever montage you want it to play. Now you want to put a delay and then connect your return value from your anim montage to the duration. That will make that delay the length of the animation montage. Then we want to set our attacking to false at the end. One thing I did forget, acceptance radius, I like to make that about 75. One more little bit here. We want to do event tick. We want to create a branch. We want to drag out our seeing player to the condition. And under false, stop movement immediately for our character movement. And that is all we need to do in here. Now I'll just come out here and I'll drag the enemy AI out here. Now we'll rotate them around to face away from me. Now we just want to add a component to our level, and we want it to be a nav mesh bounds volume. Then you just want to select this and scale it to make it big enough to cover whatever area you want this enemy to patrol. So I'll just do this whole map here. And then to preview it, just to make sure that it is working right, you just press P. And all the green is where this enemy AI can walk. Now you want to create an animations folder. I already have that created right here. We'll just go into that. And then create an AI folder. And then we'll go into that. And we will right click. Go to animation. And for this one, we actually want to come down to legacy. And then Blendspace 1D. And make sure you select the skeleton that belongs to your enemy AI. And we'll just name that AI Blendspace. Now we want to open that Blendspace up. Come over here to our horizontal axis and just name it speed. And for our max axis value, we'll just make that 600. Now over here, you want to find your idle animation. Whatever animations your character is going to be using when it moves, those are the animations you want to pick out. I'm going to keep mine simple. We're just going to do an idle animation, a walk animation. I actually want to pull 2 of those out, and a running animation. Then we'll just come over and click. And for the speed for the idle, we want to use 0. Speed for the walking, I'll make the first one 50. The second one we'll make 300. And then for the run, we want to make that one our max speed, which is 600. Now to test that, you just hold Control, and this little X right here moves, this little green X. And as you hold Control and you scroll with your mouse, you can see how the idle animation blended with the walking animation. This all stays the walk animation, but once you get to here, it'll start slowly blending into that run animation the faster you go. That's exactly what we want. So we'll save that, exit out of that. We'll come back. And in our AI folder here, we want to create an animation blueprint. Select your skeleton, create, and we'll just name that animation blueprint enemy. All right, then we're going to open up our animation blueprint enemy. We're going to scroll over just a little bit, and we're going to drag out our AI Blendspace that we made. Right click on the speed pin and promote that to a variable. And then just connect your Blendspace to your output pose. And compile and save. And you can see as soon as you compile, it starts using that Blendspace, and my mannequin instantly started using those animations. Now we want to open our event graph, and you'll see that the blueprint update animation event is already on here, and the try get pawn owner. So from that try get pawn owner, we want to cast to our BP enemy. And just connect your blueprint update to the cast. From your cast, the as BP enemy pin, we want to get owner. And then get owner, you want to use your character movement. Now once you get this target character movement connection here, you can actually select the get owner node and go ahead and delete it. From your character movement, we want to get velocity. And just get last update velocity. Now from here, we want to drag off and type in vector length. Then we want to grab our speed variable over here, drag it out, and we want to set that to that cast node. And then from your vector length pin, drag up and connect that to speed. And compile and save. Now let's go to our BP enemy blueprint. And let's go to our viewport. We want to select our mesh because as you can see here, it's still in that unanimated pose that it comes in. So we want to select our mesh, and in your details panel, you want to go to your anim class here and select your animation blueprint enemy. You also want to disable this post-process blueprint. And as you can see, as soon as I did that, it went into the idle animation. Also, one thing I forgot to do, we want to go to our animation blueprint for our enemy. Go to your anim graph. Drag this out just a hair. And then drag off of your Blendspace. Type in default. And just select that default slot right there. Once you get that, compile and save. Let's go to our map. Let's play. We'll just run out in front of them. And you can see as soon as they get within that 75, they try to attack. And they'll keep doing it. They'll keep doing it. When they do that, I'll get behind them. Now you can see here, they don't see me, so they don't come after me. If I come over here, it sees me, it runs to me, starts attacking. Starts attacking. If I have it follow me. And I run up here. Oh. Because my nav bounds mesh. Now if I jump down here, it'll run around. So that right there is how you can create a simple enemy AI that'll chase you, attack you. You can set it up to where it will take damage from you when it attacks you, or it could even end the game if you're playing some type of horror game. Yeah, there's many ways that you can set up this simple enemy AI to go with almost any project. If you like this tutorial, please show support by liking the video. Please subscribe. It helps the channel grow and bring you more content just like this. And hit that bell so you never miss a new upload. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. And as always, have a great day.